Alright, here's a KDK in my grandmother's bedroom. I'm going to be doing a video of it while it's still dusty, and then I'm going to do a second portion add on to this video of it cleaned up just to see if there's really much of a difference. I already doubt it's going to be that much of a difference. But it's not completely filthy. I've seen these other things get a lot more filthier than this. A whole lot more, so. But for a house, or for being in a residential area, it's kind of a bit more filthy than it should be. I've seen people have them even more filthy just because they're lazy and they don't care about cleaning it. And with my grandmother only having one eye, it should not be this filthy, so I'm going to take it upon myself just to film it now while it's still filthy before I clean it up. And just test on each speed to see if there's really a difference of it being this filthy, how it is like right now, and then after it's cleaned up. So here's speed 1. There really shouldn't be that much of a difference, honestly. I mean, if it was like half of the blades covered up in filth, that would be a different story. This one's holding up pretty good for after being repainted. It's not really rusting up too much like mine is. It's starting to rust up a bit in the surface. Alright, speed 2. I'm not going to show any spin down or anything like that. I'm just showing you on each speed just to see. I'm just trying to get a feel of how it performs with the dust on it. Plus, there's so many videos of this fan with the spin down, so you can always check those out. It's funny though, because before I painted it, the blades were not out of clock at all. There was one of them seemed to be a tiny bit out of clock, but I can't figure out where specifically it must have got a tiny bit bent when I was weighing it down against something. But now this one wobbles quite a bit, and this is the one that didn't wobble at all. The only thing that would like shake was the light kit. Now the whole fan wobbles a little bit. Well, every single fan that's installed in this place is wobbling a little bit. But yeah. Alright, speed 4. My problem with this one wobbling is I don't mind if they wobble, but it's just because the light kit on this one kind of bounces around as it is. Now it makes a little bit more noise than it did before. Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. And right now it's not. But that's the reason why my mom doesn't like to use this one too much on higher speeds, because the light bounces around quite a bit. With the because from what Dan told me, the motor shaft on this one's loose. So if we ever had to take this fan down again, I'll do it. But it doesn't bother my grandmother. She can sweep through anything basically, so. Shut it off. So this will be the before, and now let me go ahead and clean it up. Alright, so it's all cleaned up now. Something I figured I'd mention for those who don't know is the good thing about getting a KDK of this age from the early 2000s, early to mid 2000s, before they had that little indentation like the brown one does up front, is that these blades don't rust up so quickly. This one's, we got an 04, and as you can see, this is still I've never removed the original paint off it completely ever. This one never rusted up that much at all. One in my bedroom has had blades that have been replaced, but that one's always rusted up a bit. But this one barely had a few areas that's been this one we never really had to repaint too much, or it's not really need much work. But it's the first time it's really starting to bubble up like that. Where the one in my bedroom is not bubbling up, but it's starting to rust up a bit on the sides. But for a 14-year-old KDK, or with us that is, for it to only be rusting up just a tiny bit like this, this is honestly nothing. A lot of other ones, some of the newer ones in stores that don't even have like automotion coming in, it'll be like all the way, like it'll be like up to here filled up with rust across the whole thing. Like for example, the KDK at the furniture store. That O&R one, you know, like that newer section with all the refrigerators and such, all of those have so much rust on it, it's not even funny. That's why I want to try to get some KDKs for some of you guys. If they're used, I try not to get ones that are newer, that like those ones, because those blades are rusted up so much and they're not as well made. These ones, the older ones, are a little bit better quality. And the metal blades on these ones are a lot more durable too. Hence why I usually try to find ones of this era before they change the design on it a little bit. I'm feeling a bit more on speed 1. The one in the dining room I had to clean pretty well. That one has a lot of grease on it, but I'm going to take off the blades to do so because I don't want to do. I had to spray something on it to get the grease off. And doing it while it's in the air is not a good idea. Speed 3. Definitely moving a bit more there. It's not a whole lot more, but it's noticeable. Yeah, it's definitely feel a bit a stronger breeze, a bit cleaned up like this. Now it's speed 5. Not really want to talk about keeping the fans clean because my low profile in my bedroom up in the United States is pretty filthy too, but not as bad as this one. Yeah, it's definitely a strong breeze. But I keep mine. I don't really clean mine much, but the reason why I'd rather have these ones clean as much as possible because of my grandmother having a one eye only, just so it doesn't like throw on dusty air on her and such. But yeah, and that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for more videos to come.